Just welcome to the second Halloween episode of Terror Reels. I know this movie wouldn't be considered a horror flick, but fuck you, this is my channel.
I don't get it. Hi, I'm Tom Savini, and you're about to watch Terror Reels.
I doubt anyone who doesn't love horror doesn't love Beetlejuice. It's Halloween, so there's a little trick with a little treat. Also, about halfway through the episode, we're wearing the Shelf Factory Friday the 13th limited edition poster. That's why you're here anyway, so let's just kick this shit off. We open this movie with the most, with a giant ass spider trying to eat this house. Holy shit. Whew, I thought I put on arachnophobia for a minute. Anyways, Adam Maitland, played by Alec Baldwin, gripping up this spider from the model of his house that he made along with the rest of the town. He made miniatures cool before Hereditary made it fucking weird. He sets the little guy free, and that's where we meet the lovely Barbara Maitland, played by Gina Davis, and she's packing gifts. Oh shit, he's got gifts too. Wallpaper, cool. After getting some sugar and the phone ringing off the hook, Jane comes up, and no one likes this fucking nosy bitch. What a cute couple these two are. I hope it works out for them. But if you ever drove in a covered bridge, you know that shit never works out. Leaving fate up to this random ass dog, they're fucking dead. But they don't know they're dead at first. I mean, how the fuck would you know? I guess when your hand bursts into flames and you don't feel it, you kind of figure these things out. Adam walks out the door. Where the fuck is this? Sand dunes and giant twigs everywhere? Looks whack. What the fuck is that? Adam almost got, but Barb saved his ass. Hey look, more gifts from the beyond.
Handbook for the recently diseased.
Deceased.
Dumbass Jane sold the house to Deed's family, a bougie family from New York City trying to get some fresh air. That's where we meet the livingments of the house. Charles, played by Jeffrey Jones. Dahlia, played by the famous mom from Home Alone, Catherine O'Hara. And a young Winona Ryder playing that goth-ass Lydia Dietz. She's somehow stoked and unimpressed with this new house. We also have Otho, played by Glenn Shaddix. And he's somewhat of an asshole. Not really sure how he relates to the family, but whatever. Adam and Barbara are kind of pissed at first, but then Adam has a pretty amazing realization.
Honey, we're dead. I don't think we have very much to worry about anymore.
But sadly, they haven't figured it out properly yet. Maybe Adam can figure shit out.
Yeah, deliver me from LL Bean.
Charles makes a better ghost than these two. Adam's headless ghost body goes up to stop the family from going in the attic, because even in death, that's his fucking spot. I love how brutal the ghosts are, but no one can fucking see it. Barbara gets mad as fuck and she ends up in the Sandworm planet. Even though she fell 2 feet off the stoop, they end up 25 feet away from each other. And oh shit! Barbara punches this motherfucker in the face before narrowly escaping back into the house. Back at dinner, Lydia is dropping some hot goth bars.
My whole life is a dark room. One big dark room.
They start remodeling the house they came from out of a fucking magazine. And Adam and Barbara, they're fucking shook about it. They scurry through the handbook to find a solution, and a flyer drops out right before a crazy statue crashes through the house and then trapping Delia.
Troubled by the living? Is death the problem and not the solution? Unhappy with eternity? Having difficulty adjusting? Call Beetlejuice.
Lydia's taking some photos of the house. Fucking sees Adam and Barbara. And this flyer's already paying off. Jane pulls up and drops off the skeleton key to Lydia. And Lydia immediately heads up to the attic to see what the fuck she saw. She almost gets in, but they hold down the door. And then they get a sign from the top leading spookster.
Hell, I'll possess myself if I gotta. Whoa! Yo, I got demons running all through me. All through me. Come on down here and see it. And hey Jack, now, you get a free demon possession with every exorcism. Ah, you can't beat that, can you?
Even though Lydia heard all that shit, Adam pops out the key and I guess she just gives up for the day. Adam finally figures something important out in the book and draws a door to the underworld out of chalk on the wall and just walks through onto the other side. They end up waiting in the room of death. Fuck, even in hell you gotta take a number. Back in our realm, Lydia gets access to the attic and finds a miniature town that Adam built. This flat-ass motherfucker comes out and gets the newly dead couple and takes them to their caseworker. This is where we're going to take a break to announce the winner of the Shell Factory Friday the 13th poster. If you won, get at me. terrorreelspodcast@gmail.com or terror_reels at Instagram. Let me know, leave a comment. You know, if you don't claim it within like a week, someone else is going to get it. Clearing up a few things about being dead. She also hates this Beetlejuice guy, but also tells him how to get him? Plot progression, I guess. She's stupid as fuck. I think this Beetle guy seems pretty cool.
I have a little plate. I have something to nosh.
Come here.
Adam and Barb went to scare the family with a typical ghost in sheets. Mom and Pops don't care, but Lydia's up to their schemes.
No feet.
She tells them she can see him, but she also doesn't give a fuck they're ghosts and goes up the attic to kick it with him. I can't say I blame her though. I kick it with fucking ghosts too. Barbara notices some weird ass lights coming from the mini town and she says fuck that old lady and says Beetlejuice 3 times and they get sucked into that mini town. They figure out they gotta dig the ghost with the most up and eventually get to his casket. Here we finally get introduced to the ghost with the most, Beetlejuice, played by Pittsburgh's own Michael Keaton. He's way too eager to let these turds open the casket, so he flies out, but they aren't too sure about his quality of work because he's still trying to dig down Barbara. They want to see if he's scary.
Oh, I know you're asking me. Can I be scary? What do you think of this?
That's pretty solid proof, but now he wants to see the goods and he plays coy and tries to seem more relatable, but fuck that. They're tired of this dude and decide to leave. Barb yells home 3 times and they morph home, but Beetlejuice is pissed.
You bunch of losers! You're working with a professional here! Nice fucking model!
Whoa, he said fucking a PG movie. I like that Adam has to put back the tree that Beetlejuice kicked over. Downstairs, there's a happening soiree with some hip ass motherfuckers. They're all fucking turds, so I'm not even gonna introduce them. And fuck them. They're only good for the classic dance scene that I know YouTube will strike me for, but you know what the fucking scene I'm talking about. After cutting some rug, they get their heads gripped up by shrimps and toss them the fuck. Good job, you two. That was your first and probably all-time best scare. Even though it didn't scare anybody.
I want you to come downstairs. Delia says you can wear any sheets you want.
They actually had a pretty good fucking time because we all know rich hip cats love ghosts. But fuck them because Adam and Barbara aren't going to play their fucking games. They want them to fuck out. The other turds leave and the family storms up to the basement and shit talks to ghosts.
Open this door, you dead people, or we'll bust it down and we'll drag you out by the ropes you hanged yourself with.
They go downstairs, but holy fuck, the railing is a Snagglejuice. He pushes Otho's fat ass down the stairs and grabs Charlie by the ankle and drops him off the fucking platform. Probably shouts his name 3 times and sent him back, but Lydia's pretty pissed. I get it, almost killing her dad and all. Beetlejuice drunkenly crashes into a telephone pole, and's feeling pretty horny. So he goes to this random ass strip club and Adam swears that he didn't build. They magically get sucked in the underworld and this lady is fucking pissed. There's a bunch of dead football players in her office, and these two called in Beetlejuice. Now they're fucked. Back in the real world, Lydia is so upset by everything that's going on that she's gonna go join Adam and Barb in the underworld.
Having vomited off the Winter River Bridge.
Before the couple goes back in the real world, caseworker makes them make some scary faces. You know what? Not bad for a bunch of country people. Lydia goes to talk to the couple, but Beetlejuice is here to intercept and sinks his teeth into her.
I'm the ghost with the most, babe.
He's such a smooth talker that he convinces her to say his name 3 times, but he can't tell her. Being dead has a lot of stupid fucking rules. Before she says his name for the final time, Barb stops her, causing Beetlejuice to fall off the balcony. After Lydia tells them she was going to join him in the underworld, they say that the family can live here, like everyone can live there together. Pretty progressive of them. Charles and the gang bring the model downstairs, and this can't be good. They're having a money-making meeting to destroy this little town. Keep pushing Lydia about these fucking ghosts. She just tells them they left, but they don't believe her. Since Otho has the book of the recently deceased, he's gonna do a seance and force Adam and Barb to show themselves.
Wait, what am I worried about? Otho, you can't even change a tire.
They need personal items, so Delia goes and grabs the wedding attire seen earlier in the movie. After some chanting and hand-holding, they fill out their old wedding outfits in a glorious green glow. Oh fuck. They start aging and beginning to deteriorate. At this rate, they're gonna die in no time. In a panic, Lydia makes a deal with Beetlejuice, setting him free to make sure that Barb and Adam don't die right on her dining room table. And he comes out of the fucking ground like a goddamn carnival attraction.
It's showtime.
Because at the end of the day, he would be the highlight of any fucking carnival, more than that Egging's death car from the 1800s. After taking out these other 2 turds, he shoots Otho's regular clothes off, and that scares him enough to send him running home to mommy. Beetlejuice is pretty fucking stoked, because he's about to get himself a goth girl of his very own, in front of the coolest fireplace I've ever seen. This X-Files alien-looking motherfucker comes out to wed this couple. Beetlejuice starts showing off a bit of cold feet, but continues on with the marriage. He goes to shout his name, but Beetlejuice speaks for her.
I'm Lydia Dietz and I'm of sound mind. The man next to me is the one I want. You asked me, I'm answering. Yes, I love that man of mine.
Adam regains composure and goes to say his name, but all of his teeth fall out and start clicking and clacking all over the floor. He eventually gets them, but then he gets sent into Mini-Town. Barbara comes to say his name 3 times, but she gets a literal metal trap put on her fucking mouth, because a regular ass zipper wouldn't work. And I kind of feel like Beetlejuice should have fucking known that. She then gets sent to Saturn to fuck with a sandworm. Damn. Adam plans to drive into Beetlejuice's foot in a Matchbox car. The explosion alright, but it doesn't beat this. Damn. Nothing sadder than a husband being eaten into another dimension on his wedding day. We flash forward to Lydia leaving school, ghosts and humans coexisting, cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria. Then we blast off into the most iconic scene in the whole movie, and it's one for the ages.
Oh, sounds like Lydia got an A in the math test.
He likes it.
Happy Halloween, motherfuckers. If you won that contest, get at me. Emails terrorreelspodcast@gmail.com. It'll be in the description. You're probably gonna get one more fucking episode before 2021. That'll be dope. And be prepared for that revamp.
Red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum. You never see it shouting?